Welcome, and welcome back to all that the wind has brought here, to another episode of Roots of Pacha, where today we now have a golden ostrich and a cookies and cream ibex. We need to find the rare and legendary boars, ibex, and ostriches, but we are now working on Guanaco as well. And we get to awaken to a new baby ostrich, which I know we saw it as a white one before, but unfortunately it doesn't save that data. It refreshes every time you restart the day. But we get to go and find out what that little baby ostrich is going to look like. We're going to put away some of the gemstones and things we got yesterday. We're almost there with amethyst, but we're going to have to get some more silver and some more gold. That's going to become very quickly, very vitally important for us. We'll go ahead and we will grab out, well, we'll reorganize. We'll grab out the Alma because we need to. And we'll grab out some of this garlic. And with that garlic, we'll get our processors going for the moment. And then today, we're going to have a bit of fun with it. We're going to need 2 bits here. And the legumes. And then we're going to need to throw in some wine and some beer. So we'll grab that out. We'll start with the vinegar. Move on to the legumes. And then on to the beer. And the wine. And then we will grab out 4 pieces of amaranth. Okay. We're going to go check on all of the animals. So everyone in here looks just fine. We're going to go ahead and in here we will play the flute. So I don't know if anyone needs that, but it's worth it. Now, animals that can breed. River's getting there. We have a bison getting there. We have a bunch of things getting there, but nothing's there yet. So that is okay. Actually, the horses might be there. Horses are not there. That's okay. Okay, we are going to want to breed these colors of things. We need to run the sprinkler. And then we're going to look through people, because we don't have anything going on today, but we'll look through people. Frere is good. Yeah, that looks like about it. I'm not seeing Juck. We do need to run through here. We've got some fennel to grab. It looks like just fennel. Fennel and chilies. Fennel, chilies, onions, and prickly pears. So we will need to work on that. We'll throw all the alma in. We're going to go ahead and we are going to skip out on any fishing today. We're going to come through. We have 1 jug of milk we can throw in here. We need to start moving some things around again. But that's okay. We're gonna have some avocados to gather today. So that'll be good for us. Avocados, citron, and dates we will have to gather today. First off, though, we're going to go and check the boar herd, the ibex herd, the ostrich herd, and now also the Guanaco herd. So that's going to be rather exciting for us. We're going to have to go and see all of what we can find. Not seeing any ibex there. We didn't find the legendary last season, so the legendary must be coming up this season. You know what? Jin is here, and we know he likes corn, so let's give him some. You're too kind. This is fantastic. This land is fruitful, but it's still good to be prepared for winter. Still can't dance with him yet. Okay, no new boars either. That's okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to do our animals. We're going to do some of our shed work and things. And then we will go through the mines if we have time this evening. I don't know that we will, but that's our plan for the day. Because that's going to be vitally important for us. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. Taking a look at the map, Guanaco are in the middle, and they're right by each other, so that's perfect. And we know we're not going to find any special Guanaco yet, or any special bison yet. So we're just going to look through the herds. If we see something that looks good, then we see something that looks good. If we don't, then it really doesn't matter at this point. Dirt, we will befriend. Okay. Are these all dirt? Are you dirt as well? You are... That's night, and we have day. I mean, we could play for the orange one, I guess. I wanted to start with babies, but that's fine. We need all the colors. Okay, that adds the orange one to the mix. We're not going to deal with the white one or the night one, the day or the night, because we already have those. So that is fantastic. We're not going to start working on bison until after we're done with the guanacos. I'm going to be perfectly honest on that. Okay. So, what we have left for the day is the fields, the shed, and hopefully some mining. So I'll be right back after we deal with the fields, and I'll check in before we do the shed, so that hopefully we can all keep caught up. Alright, and we are back for the most part. So it's gotten quite late, and all we've really gotten done is the field. So I wanted to bring you guys back. If we pass out in the shed, we pass out in the shed. But we got a lot of harvesting done. So we harvested the forest and a good chunk of that, as well as a good chunk of the field. We've actually brought a number of our crops up to full knowledge 5 now. Buckwheat we're still working on, cassava we're still working on, but chilies are there now. Corn, fennel, garbanzo, onion is almost done, as is the prickly pears, and the pumpkins are finished as well. So aside from that last little bit of buckwheat and of cassava, we're done. We've succeeded in everything. So that's really, really exciting news. We're gonna run on up here and put some of these last crops away, just because we can. We're keeping that little bit of corn there. We'll go ahead and give that to Jen and things like that. So that should be fantastic. We don't have the carrots for the buns, but that's going to be okay. We'll go ahead, we'll grab out some more juice and run it over to the shed before we pass out in the shed. So we're going to go ahead, give everything an organize here. It is Sunday, so tomorrow will be Monday. We're going to go ahead and just grab some presents for Juck while we're here as well. And that should be a whole bunch of juice for us. So we're coming through a lot of that juice, and we'll be able to start moving legumes soon too. I want to get through some more of our animals and some more of our breeding before we really start working on the smoker shed that we're going to do as well. Let's go ahead and grab out some of this ferment, and then we're going to grab out a bunch of juice that we don't care about so much, that we just want to get rid of, before grabbing out a nice large collection of juice here. So let's clear out as much space as we can. You guys can stick with me here tonight for the shed trip. And what'll come of things like this is, now that we've gotten a lot done, we're gonna find that there's not a whole lot to worry about with the juices that we have, and with losing any of the wine, because we ran a big stack through last time. So that's how I've been doing it. It's rotating out whether or not I'm running little stacks or a big stack. and that's been helping a lot. Just keeping up with our chores, though, is pretty darn impossible. So we've been skipping out on little bits and pieces here and there just because we have to be honest. But we got about half the shed done. I do kind of intend to fill in a lot of these rows as well. But we'll get there. We're up to 118,000 clan prosperity, to which we contributed 4268 today. It's going to bring us to a very comfortable 121,000 contribution points. And we're pretty well worked through all of the ostriches now. We're getting to the point by the end of winter, I hope, but possibly the end of spring. It's going to depend a little bit on what we find. But hopefully by the end of winter, we'll pretty much be done scouring the forest. So very, very exciting things to come. River is so close now. So close. I'm very excited to see that and play around with that. So that's all going to have to wait, though. For with the saving of the game and the ending of the day, we've once again come to the end of the episode. If you guys like what you see, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. But until next time, may the wind bring you on another journey. And don't forget to dance.